Good morning and welcome. Do sincerely apologize for coming to you a bit late. We're trying to sort out some issues behind the scenes, all to make you receive us better. Well, that's sorted. This lovely Friday morning, we go ahead with the show. My name is Yemi Adebayo. It gives me so much pleasure to be here with you this morning. There's really no time to waste. It's the day after the big day, and a lot is on your mind. You have a lot to say, and we want to start the show by letting you know how you can say whatever you want to say on the show. Our principle is always speak out and be heard. So on the show this morning, let's show you how you can get your views, your thoughts across to us. For those that have been with us for a while, you know how to do that. But just in case you're watching us for the first time, you know how to do it on Facebook. That's it on your screen. On Facebook, it's channels, iPhone, sports. Send your comments. And, well, we also like to tell you that we're very active on Twitter. You can Twitter the handles on your screen, especially the official channels handle. That's channels underscore sports to get your thoughts and your views across to us. Okay, all right. So before I introduce my partner on the show to you, let's quickly take a look at the headlines on the show this morning. And that is on your screen. The biggest piece of news coming from the continent of Africa. Cote d'Ivoire and Manchester City midfielder Yaya Toure is Africa's best player. He made history yesterday, becoming the first player to win the award 4 times in a row. And of course, it's 3 days to go to the prestigious FIFA Ballon d'Or award, and we're eagerly anticipating who's going to win that award, even though there are rumors that Barcelona are planning to snub the award. We'll be telling you why that might likely happen. The city of Boston bids to host the 2024 Summer Olympics. The city has been chosen as the candidate city for the United States, and of course, they will be challenging other cities for the hosting rights of the 2024 Olympics. So we'll, keep our fingers crossed and see how all of that will pan out. And of course, world number one Novak Djokovic makes a shock exit for him. Seems to be affected by the heat in Doha. He lost to Ivo Karlovic, the 35-year-old, defeated the world number one 6-7, 7-6, 6-4 in the Qatar Open quarterfinals. Okay, so those are the stories making the rounds, top stories for you. Let me quickly introduce my partner on the show, and I have the pleasure of introducing to you Cecilia Morogo. Yeah, we're pressed for time, Cecilia, but let's start by talking about the awards. And I'm going to quickly ask you, we said that you could get your thoughts across to us. So when we're having our conversation, you can join in and let us know how you feel. But were you surprised? Was there any category that, any winner that didn't meet up to your expectation?
No. It was expected. Even before Yaya Toure was announced, people were already tweeting Yaya Toure is making history. And of course, for the women, Asira Doshola, I already tweeted it that she has already won it, because if you look at the opponents and all that people she was actually competing against, you know that MVP, twice in 2 tournaments, FIFA, and of course in Africa, it shows you that she's definitely the one. None was really shocking, none was surprising. AS30, of course, Club of the Year, it was expected, champions of the CAF Champions League and all that, champions of Africa, and of course Coach of the Year going to the coach. So everything was it was predicted. Although the men's own was a bit close, because everyone actually wanted Vincent Iyama because of his performance last season. But when you look at Yaya Toure, who scores at random, who scores anytime he gets the ball, I think you just can't help it but still give it to him. Historic one for him. First player ever to have won it 4 times in a row. You know, Samuel Eto'o has won it 4 times, but it wasn't in a row. It was a hat-trick for him, but there was a break for him. But for Yaya Toure, 4 times in a row, I think that's historic. And Tyre Salam told me something while we were actually watching it yesterday, that look, unless Yaya Toure is injured for like 2 seasons or he retires, that's when you now have another African player actually winning it. I think that's really something African players need to really think about.
I agree with him. When Samuel Eto'o was dominant, the time other players came onto the scene when he had a 6-month injury. But let's look at this. I quickly run you through the winners in the Globe CAF Awards. African Player of the Year, Cecilia just talked about it. Yaya Toure, no arguments about that. African Player of the Year, based in Africa, AS Vita Mobele Ndombe wins that one, and he plays for Congo as well. Women's Player of the Year, Asisat Oshola. No arguments about that one. Most promising talent, Yassine Brahimi. He won the BBC Africa Football of the Year, but he had to win something. Yeah, he just had to win. Youth Player of the Year, Asisat Oshola, wins this one. Funny enough, in this category, you had both the men and the women put together. And for a lady to come out on top just shows how dominant she was in 2014. Coach of the Year, Karadine Madoui, coach of Enton Setif. National Team of the Year, Algeria. I'm not surprised. It was close with Nigeria, but of course Nigeria failed to qualify for the 2014. I'm guessing that was the reason.
One of the reasons. Algeria performance at the
World Cup, and if they were going to edge Nigeria on anything, maybe the fact that Nigeria didn't qualify just my thoughts here. Anyway,
I guess their performance was far better than Nigeria.
National Team in Brazil of the Year. If Nigeria didn't win this one, there would have been a protest.
I think it would have started from the venue of the
right there, because it was one Nigerian team against another Nigerian team. Club of the Year, Enton Setif. Representing Africa at the FIFA Club World Cup. You also can't argue with this one. Referee of the Year, Gambian referee, Papa Bakari Gassama. The referee from Gambia wins the referee of the year.
Has Nigerian referee ever win that? I keep asking myself every time.
We'll get to that point where Nigerian referee will win. I think it's only fitting for us to listen to the winners of that awards on the night. Yaya Toure and our own Asisat Oshola. We'll do that, and we'll come back for more on Sports This Morning.
To come and work on contract.
Every field, ladies and gentlemen, there is one person who's ultimately responsible for the enforcing of the laws of the game during the course of...
It was quite hard, because Vincent and as well Aubameyang was good in their respective club and the national team as well. And I think this time I get luck again, and I'm very proud and happy for that.
This award means a lot to me, to my career, because I don't see this as a stop for me. It's more like something that will serve as an assignment to me to be a better player next year and always.